My name is Madison Rene Knapp, aka MRK. I identify myself as a feminist activist artist. Music has given me a means to scream and to whisper everything that's in my heart. And it's given me a chance to reflect on society, the roles it's tried to construct for me, and the role that I want to play in society as an artist. I want to help people discover themselves as I discover myself through the great privilege of artistic expression. There are definitely a coven of witches that I hold in my own heart. People who have inspired me, women who have inspired me, Patti Smith, Tori Amos, PJ Harvey, Yoko Ono, Kate Bush, all these magical women definitely infiltrated my consciousness at a young age. And then growing and exploring my musicianship and my artistry with women out in the world, I've had amazing opportunities to work with incredible female directors, especially like Zinzi and like my friend Layla Jarman. My mother has always also been very staunchly supportive of me. It has been tumultuous at times. I think that every artist gets put through the ringer because that's part of the nature of being an artist in a capitalistic society. But overall, there have been some really troubling instances of harassment, of men specifically not wanting to work with me because I didn't fit certain beauty standards. I've had very unfortunate experiences with men that I've collaborated with, and I've had men refuse to collaborate with me because of all manner of locker room talk type reasons, which is very disheartening. It was really a mixture of all three, and it's something that depends, I think, on the situation, and that's sort of what you learn and you experience as a woman in any field, but especially as a woman in the entertainment industry, which is so notorious for its kind of blurred lines and backroom dealings and what have you. I think that it's also maybe a little bit to do with the nature of working with artists and people who are sensitive, people who are volatile, and it really can be it can be anywhere and it can be anything, and it's something that I've had to learn over and over again to keep on guard about as a woman, not just as a woman against men, but as a woman who wants to work with men, who enjoys working with men. I've had a lot of amazing male bandmates as well, and amazing male producers that I've had the opportunity to work with, and not everyone is poisonous, but the poison is everywhere. Feminism is about equity more so than equality. It's about acknowledging the specific needs that women as a whole and women as individuals have in circumstances across their entire lives, whether that's in their families or in the workplace or in the doctor's office. And feminism, especially as it's shared through art, is about reminding people how creative we all have the capacity to be, and how important that side of femininity that is associated with creativity, especially the creativity to make a whole human being, how much that actually does live inside of all of us, and how much more of a capacity we can have to work together when we embrace those aspects of ourselves, in addition to literal policy reforms that have to do with the whole gamut of women's rights, especially reproductive rights. Know thyself is the biggest truth, because when you know yourself, when you have the center of yourself, of your identity and of your core values, then the compromises that you will inevitably be forced to make become less abusive to you over the course of your life, because this is an abusive industry, and it doesn't have to be if you can return to that center within yourself, that moral fortitude, whatever that means for you, and especially as a woman, that center can always be strengthened by working with other women and seeking the advice of other women across, the entire range of experiences that you have as being an artist. Because to be an artist is to be sensitive, and to be sensitive is to be unbearably intelligent and aware of everything that's happening in life. And that's a lot to carry. And then when you start to mesh politics in with that, whether they're social politics or literal politics, it's a lot to carry. And it's not something that anyone can carry alone. Genius is not something that happens alone. Even though we each have the capacity for personal genius, it can never be achieved without sharing. I think those are the biggest things that I would say have helped me, at least.